Crazy times, crazy times. We're quickly going on vacation because Steve thinks he got the job that he was told he didn't have, and they wanted him to do orientation right away, but we decided to quickly go to Columbus, Georgia, because we don't know when he'll ever have time again. He has quite a bit less vacation with this new position. It pays half of what his last job paid, but it comes with health insurance. We don't know when, if it's 30 days, 90 days. We don't really know much about it, but health insurance is going to be crazy in January and even higher the next year. So we thought it's best for him to go ahead and take this job. We are boarding Sierra because she is too old to be traveling, and we're taking Sammy with us. We are testing out the waters to see how it's going to go taking Sammy. We've got her stroller that she pretty much destroyed when she was a puppy. We're going to try to use that. And we got her leash, and hopefully this will be a fun trip. It's been stressful already. He had to fill out all this paperwork this morning before we left. We planned the trip yesterday, and he just got the paperwork this morning. He wanted to fill it out before we left. So it's been stressful already. We've got a late start, but it's so incredibly hot. It's okay. When we get to Providence Canyon, it will be about 4, which is the best time to really be outside in this brutal heat. Hopefully we'll get to walk the canyon. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So we did have to stop in Noonan. Even though Sammy just went to the bathroom, pee and poo, she did have to poo. Driving through heavy Atlanta traffic even makes her nervous. So we had to stop right here in Noonan, and she did poop and got her a little toy to play with. Hopefully she will not be barking that shrill bark the rest of the trip. Once you are out of Atlanta and past Noonan, it is a desolate, pretty empty stretch of 85 going towards Columbus. So I wanted to talk about some safety things. We have learned in all of our years of traveling that tourist places are not always concerned about your safety. They're more concerned about making money. So after all the flooding throughout the United States, we did buy those life jackets that we talked about in a couple of videos. We had to get the same size to save price, and they're like an extra large, but they really don't seem that big. They just fit Steve, and they are not huge on me, but we have those packed here in the back seat. Let me show you. Another thing we pack on every trip now is a carbon monoxide monitor. I have one right by our garage door that is on a shelf, so I just pick it up as we're going out the door, and I use that for hotel motels because I've heard of many times a pool or hot tub, jacuzzi, or whatever causing carbon monoxide leaks and people dying in nice hotels. So we always bring that. Now Steve was able to check in, pick our room online. They are getting rid of clerks in hotels. So he got a choice of 3 rooms. He picked one that's fairly close to an exit door for Sammy for us to take her out. It's close to the lobby as well as an exit door, as well as the restrooms in the lobby right next to breakfast. So it's conveniently located because we'll probably have to take her out at night and again first thing in the morning. And we may have to eat breakfast in our room because we don't know if she's going to be crying in the room if we try to eat in the lobby. We may try to eat in the lobby and see what happens. But we always like to think of our safety. If we weren't close to exit, if we were not typically on the ground floor, he picked that because of Sammy. We typically would find the stairs and find our exit route out if there's a fire in the middle of the night. Many hotels do have fires, not many, but there's been some hotel fires. So we do prioritize our safety, as it is a strange location and you're going to be confused if something happens in the middle of the night. So, for safety in hiking, because it is brutally hot, I have seen some shows where tourists died in hot areas because they didn't plan. We brought water. I brought little fans that I had bought for a 4th of July party years ago. They're a fan that goes around your neck. You'll see it later, and it blows air. That's really kind of nice. And I brought some cooling rags that you put in cold water, and you can wear them around your neck. We also have hats, sunglasses, sunscreen. So we're prepared for the heat. We have been walking in the heat at home the last few days, and since we're going to not be walking till about 4, that is good to be hiking at 4, because 10 to 4 are the hottest hours of the day. So it is good that we are getting here later, because Steve was completing paperwork for his new job. Tomorrow we're going to drive over to Andersonville first thing, because it's so hot, and that is just a big field. It was a prisoner of war camp for Yankee soldiers in the Civil War. We have tried to go there for years and never made it, and when I ran into somebody who had gone there, she said it's really just a field. So after we go from there, we'll go to Americas and Plains. One of those has a museum for Jimmy Carter, maybe his home, his boyhood home. The only president from Georgia was Jimmy Carter. He's accomplished quite a bit, and we did visit his library at one point. So we'll keep you up to date as we get closer and closer to our destination. It's thundering, and there's maybe one other car here. The last 7 miles we only passed maybe one car. I feel like a Dateline episode, don't you, Steve?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's thundering, and she said it's like a 15-minute walk to the canyon, although we can see it right here from the visitor center. Just a little eerie that there's not really anybody here, but school is in session in Georgia. It started early August, so that's probably why. Okay, I can't record and walk. Sammy's pulling me. She's very excited. We did take one wrong turn into Fort Benning, and we did have to turn around there. But after going here, we're going to go to the hotel in Columbus, which is, I think, 45 minutes away.